A good education is a foundation for a better future. As we have embarked laying the foundation for the lives of vibrant young minds, we are elated to celebrate the first college day of Grace College of Engineering. May I request everyone to rise up.
In life. I welcome you all to cherish His presence in this pleasant hour. I would like to extend my warm pleasure in welcoming our Chief Guest, Dr. Silas Sagunam, Deputy Director, Anna University, Regional Center, Tirunelveli, who, by his gracious presence on the dais, make Gracia 22 a glorious one. We are happy to have you here, sir. Welcome you. On behalf of the management, principal, staff, and students of CEOE, we welcome you, sir. My sincere welcome extended to Mr. S. Chandy, Vice Chairman, Chandy Group of Institutions, who is not only a man of intellectuals, but also a well-wisher of our institution. Happy to have you here, sir. Welcome. Men of humble beginnings, standing amidst the intellectuals and riches, purely by the grace of God, we are having the pillars of our Grace College of Engineering, our most respected chairman and respected vice chairman. On behalf of the principal, faculties, and students, I extend a warm welcome to them. Welcome. As the king, so the people. The Gracians are defined and directed by its most honorable head, Dr. S. Richard, a man of all odds. Welcome you, sir, as the leader of the Gracians. Plannings behind the screen are mostly exhibited in the front by able administrator. I feel happy to honor our administration officer, Mr. Dinakaran, with a warm welcome. Where there is effective counsel, people will not perish. Such a counsel is often given by our trustees and well-wishers who are part and parcel of our team. With immense pleasure, I welcome Mr. Vinod, Mrs. Jeeva Stephen, and our director, Sir Dr. Kirbaharan, Dr. Satyanesa Kumar, Principal, Chandy Polytechnic College, and Mr. Veerarajan, AO, Sir, Chandy Polytechnic, Sir. Knowledge is not only doubled when it is shared, but it can be multiplied in years to come. Visualizing such a scenario is a wonderful moment only in the life of a teacher. I feel privileged and proud in honoring all the head of the departments, teaching faculties with a warm welcome. Welcome you all, sir and ma'am. At this fine evening, I feel happy to welcome all the non-teaching faculties, technical assistants, and all the caretakers. Though there are a lot of fruit-bearing plants in a garden, a single flowering plant makes the garden a pleasant one. Such a budding flowers are awaiting to bloom to add charm to the Grace College of Engineering. Welcome you, dear students. Our most warm and pleasant welcome to all the parents who have honored us with their presence, accepting our invitation. Welcome you all, parents. Let us all together enjoy the first annual day in the history of Grace College of Engineering with cheer. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Distinguished Chief Guest of the day, Dr. S. Silas Sargunam, sir. Honorable Chairman, sir. Honorable Vice Chairman, sir. Respected Secretary, ma'am. Respected Chandy, sir. And respected members of the Trust. Dear parents, invited guests, head of the departments, faculty members and staff members, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Grace family, I extend you all a hearty welcome to our college annual day celebration, Gracia 22, on this auspicious and memorable day. As the head of this great institution, I am extremely delighted and highly privileged to stand before you to present the annual report of Grace College of Engineering for the academic year 2021-22. Thanks to the Lord Almighty from the bottom of my heart for choosing us to be a part of this glorious Grace family and for His amazing grace and abundant blessing bestowed on us throughout this academic year. And thanks to the Lord Almighty for the wonderful atmosphere and environment today. Grace College of Engineering was established in the year 2009 with a strong determination of imparting technical education benefiting the contemporary technical calling, pays special attention to impart technical education to the socially, educationally, and economically backward communities. Our institution is marching on its progressive path for the past 13 long years with the approval of AICT New Delhi and affiliated to Anna University, Chennai. The institution was started with 4 UG courses, namely BE Computer Science and Engineering, BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering, BE Electronics and Communication Engineering, and BE Mechanical Engineering in the year 2009. And now the college has grown up to a level of having 5 UG courses, including BE Civil Engineering and 3 postgraduate courses, namely ME in Applied Electronics, ME in Power Systems Engineering, and ME Computer Science and Engineering. During this academic year 2021-22, AICT New Delhi granted approval to increase the intake of BE Computer Science and Engineering from 30 to 60. I am happy to inform you all that our institution had applied for adding 2 more UG courses, namely B.Tech Artificial Intelligence and Data Sciences and BE Marine Engineering in this academic year. And I am extremely happy and delighted to tell you a new information which is just received from AICT, that we have got the approval from AICT for starting new courses, namely B.Tech Artificial Intelligence and Data Sciences and BE Marine Engineering in this academic year. And AICT has granted approval for increasing the intake of BE Computer Science and Engineering from 60 to 120. It's a great milestone in the history of our college. Our institution was renamed as Grace College of Engineering from the academic year 2021 with the approval from AICT, and since then the institution was witnessing tremendous changes in terms of infrastructure, admission, administration, teaching learning process, results and placements. Since the name change, though our institution was also going through the pandemic situation due to the outbreak of COVID-19 virus, by the grace of the Lord, the Gracians were able to perform extremely well in all quarters of the academics. Now I am happy to briefly list out some of the activities which were carried out in this campus and achievements made by our dear students and staff members during this academic year. Let's start with the placement and training. Since we wish to ensure that all the students joining Grace College of Engineering is placed in reputed companies and a placement and training cell headed by Mr. James Nesaratnam, AP ECE, is effectively functioning in our college. The cell organizes several training programs for developing the skills of our students and making them employable, meeting out the latest requirement of the industry. 36 hours of placement training classes were conducted for the pre-final year students and final year students from 21/3/22 to 8/6/22 on alternate days of every week. The faculty members of our institution handle separate sessions for training the students to develop their verbal and non-verbal reasoning and also C and C++ programming skills. A session on how to crack your interviews conducted by the Association of Intellectual Managers, AIMS, was organized by the placement cell of our college for all the students of our college as 3 sessions on 8 April 22. An online career guidance program titled Anchoring the Career in the Right Haven was conducted by the Department of Employment and Training, Government of Tamil Nadu. District Employment Officer Tirumadi S.R. Ramya delivered a speech to all our final year and pre-final year students through Zoom meeting on 11th July 21. District Employment Officer Srimadi S.R. Ramya visited our campus on 22nd October 2021 and met our final year students and pre-final students and enlightened them about various employment opportunities in the government sectors. Career Advancement Boot Camp was conducted by Cognizant Technology Solutions, shortly called as CTS, an MNC outreach team for our final year students on 9th and 23rd April 22. Towards creating opportunities for our students in getting in-plant training, internship, project work, and placement in industries, 8 MOUs, that is Memorandum of Understanding, have been signed by our college, and the following 8 industries are Prajoka Renewable Energy Private Limited, Tirunelveli, RS Wintech Engineering Private Limited, Aralvaimoli, VI Technologies, Chennai, Version Software Solutions, Tirunelveli, WiseTech Solutions Private Limited, Chennai, Grace Atoll Private Limited, Maldives, AMJ Shipping Agency, and all the faculty members of our institution. Several students mentioned below were able to get placed in reputed companies, including multinational companies. Jeremiah and Karthik from 2021 batch of BECSE got placed in the renowned Tata Consultancy Services, TCS. And Manigandan from 2021 batch of BECSE got placed in HCL Technologies, Chennai. And V. Mohammad Nijabdin, J. Muthuselvan, and Magesh from 2021 batch of BEEE were placed in RS Wintech, Gujarat. And most importantly, Pritish of final year mechanical and Kritika of final year ECE are placed in Infosys, India's leading software giant, with a salary of 3.6 lakhs per annum in this academic year. Abigail Joanna of final year CSE is placed in Palner Transmedia and MNC during the on-campus placement drive conducted on 20th May 22 with a salary of 2.5 lakhs per annum. Pritish, Karuthapandi and Hemant Kumar of final year mechanical are presently doing their internship in Sundaram Fasteners Limited, Chennai, a part of the TVS group, as named trainees, and after completing the course, they will be placed in the same company itself. Abigail Joanna, Sita, Prasita, Gayatri, Muthu Soundarya, Munishwari, Muthurani, Poshia, Muthuradi, Dhanlakshmi, Shivaranjani, Munishwari, Kalai Selvi, and Mari Selvi are placed in Foxconn Private Limited, Chennai, a company which manufactures famous Apple iPhone. Let me start the events and programs. Several events and programs were conducted in our college campus. It's my pleasure in briefing them to the gathering on this auspicious day. Institute of Engineers Meet is being held monthly in our campus. Persons from industries interact with students and give valuable suggestions. First IEI meeting was conducted on 3rd March 2022 for Grace faculty. Engineer Michael Maria Raj, IEI Chairman, Thuthukudi chapter, delivered a guest lecture on Introduction to IEI. Safety in Driving lecture was delivered by Engineer Talwar, Heavy Water Plant, on 29th March 22. Steam System Performance in Thermal Power Plant on 11th May 2022 was conducted. Engineering Ethics lecture was recently delivered by Engineer Emerson Iridayaraj on 21st June 2022. National Science Day was celebrated in our campus on 26 February 2022. Students attended a webinar about ISRO delivered by Mr. B. Vasudevan, scientist engineer, and competitions like elocution, drawing, and science quiz were conducted. Women's Day program was celebrated on March 8, 2022 in our campus. Awareness program on sexual harassment by Mrs. Swarnalata, advocate and notary commissioner of oaths, was conducted, and elocution, debate, and poster making competitions were conducted. On the occasion of the birthday celebrations of our 11th President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's birthday, our college faculty members participated in world record of longest multinational conference organized by Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University, Chennai, on 12th September 2021 from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on the title Food as Medicine for a Prosperous Life. Parents-teachers meeting was conducted on 14th May 22 for second year, third year, and final year students and on 5th March 22 for first year students in our campus. Several parents attended the meeting positively, and they came to know the performance of their wards in the college. They also interacted with the faculty members handling the respective subjects to their wards. The feedback rendered by the parents who visited the campus was exceptionally impressive. Sports Day in the campus was conducted on 4th June 2022 for both boys and girls of our college. The chief guest of the day was Dr. T. Peter Amaladas, Associate Professor, Chemistry Department, VOC College, Thoothukudi. The students were divided into 4 houses, namely yellow, blue, green, and red. Competitions like chess, carom, volleyball, kabaddi, badminton, football, cricket, kho-kho, throw ball were conducted for both boys and girls. In boys' events, Blue House won the overall championship trophy. In girls' event, Green House won the overall championship trophy. Yam Chandru of 2nd Triple E emerged as the individual champions in the men's category, and A. Vinita of 1st CSE as the individual champion in women's category. Throwball competition for female faculty members and shot put throw competition for male faculty members was conducted. Prizes for all the winners and runners were awarded. The event was well coordinated by Mr. Ganesh Murthy, Physical Director, and Mrs. K.M. Annamal, AP CSE. 15 girl students of our college ran 7-kilometer marathon at VOC College held on October 9, 2021. Tango postgraduate TRB online examinations were conducted in our college from 12th February to 20th February 2022. A new cafeteria and new dining hall in our college were opened in the campus on 16th June 2022 by Honorable Reverend Simon Dharmaraj Ayya with a word of prayer. World Environment Day was celebrated every year in our campus to create awareness about our environment to the students and faculty. This year, Environment Day was celebrated on 5th June 2022, and various activities were conducted in connection with this day, like outdoor classroom, greening the campus, rating the greenery, video showcase, zero waste champions, and 5,000 saplings plantation was launched in our campus. District Forest Officer Mr. Abhishek Tomar inaugurated the event. Indian Oil Corporation along with the Mother Social Service launched this event in our college. Faculty and students of civil engineering visited hydropower plant in Pabanasam on 28th May 2022 as an industrial visit. They came to know the practical installation of turbine, working of turbine, and how electricity is generated from water. 4 faculty and 40 students from mechanical engineering have visited hydropower plant in Pabanasam on 28 May 2022 as an industrial visit. The practical knowledge about running of turbine, waterways, and tail rays were given to the students. They also visited the dam which provided water to the plant. 4 faculty and 30 students from Triple E department visited hydropower plant in Pabanasam on 6th June 2022. Students and faculty of civil engineering visited water treatment plant located in MULLAKKADU on 12th May 2022. Students and faculty of civil engineering visited ready-mix concrete plant on 5th May 12, 2022, and it was useful to the students to know about the working principle of ready-mix concrete plant. Students of CSE visited Atos Sintel, a multinational company in Gangaikondan on 7th May 2022. The industrial visit enlightened the students with the idea of how a software industry will look like and the corporate culture. The expectation from the freshers and the employees working there, the selection process and criteria were explained. Students of EEE have undergone implant training in Thoothukudi thermal power plant from 28th February to 4th March 2022. P. Christie, Kalishwari, Niveta, Nityalakshmi, Denzel Brito, Dilipan of second year EEE, and Krishna Priya, Karpagavel Prakash, Prasita, Mari Selvi from EEE have attended implant training and got experience on thermal industry. 49 students and 6 faculty members or ECE visited ISRO Propulsion Center, Mahendragiri on 1st June 2022. Students of civil engineering have done various in-campus projects like flower pot making, concrete mixing platform, and plastic waste platform. Pritish of mechanical department has been selected for internship on product designing at Gracia Technologies. Training program on rapid prototyping using 3D printer was conducted for school students in various schools like Crescent Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Thuthukudi, St. Joseph Higher Secondary School, Punnakayal, and Government Higher Secondary School, Sekkarakudi, by the faculty and staff of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, headed by Mr. J. Sugundan, AP Mechanical. Adapting to new environment lecture was given by Dr. Darjula Selvakumar on 10th November 2021. General Safety Awareness lecture was given by Mr. S. Balasubramanian, Assistant Manager, TVS Supply Chain Solutions, Chennai Projects. Skill Development lecture was given by Dr. John Prince, Associate Professor, VOC College, Thoothukudi, on 12th November 2021. Beware of Addictions lecture was given by Mrs. J. Rajkamal Petro, Secretary of Grace College of Engineering, and Dr. S. Richard, Principal of Grace College of Engineering, on 13/11/2021. Independence Day was celebrated with national pride in our campus on 15th August 2021. Through E. Balu, Director, Green Star Fertilizers, a SPIC Group, Thoothukudi, was the chief guest, and he hoisted the national tricolor flag. Cultural programs by the students were also performed. Republic Day was celebrated in our campus on 26 January 2022. Engineer C. Krishna Kumar, Chief Engineer, Thoothukudi, was the chief guest, and he presided over the function. Patriotic speech was delivered by the chief guest, and he hoisted the national tricolor flag. Cultural events were conducted, and sweet was distributed to everyone. Annual Thanksgiving program was conducted on 23rd December 2021. Mr. Asit Tyagarajan, student counselor, was the chief guest. He encouraged the faculty to be the light of the world as the teacher. He explained the practical difficulty in teaching and benefits of valued student to the society. Senior scientist from DRDO, Bangalore, Dr. Lada Christie, delivered a guest lecture titled The Pursuit of Excellence to our students on 13th October 2021. Ma'am also delivered a talk on the title Be a Role Model to all the faculty members of our institution on the same day. Mr. Isaac Henderson, Senior Researcher at Fraunhofer IAO, Stuttgart, Germany, delivered a guest lecture to our students on the topic 3 Pillars for an Enriching Student Life on 13th June 2022. Training for government officials was conducted in our college campus by Arinyar Anna Administrative Officers Training Institute, Bhavani Sagar, for 37 consecutive working days from 11th March to 26th April 2022. 2002 trainees from batch 26 from all over our Thoothukudi district participated in the training program. A counseling program for our students were conducted by Mr. Ashish Daniel, Director of GEMS Polytechnic, Bihar, on 2nd May 2022. From September 21, our institution had the privilege of getting official Gmail educational account with domain gracecoe.org. All the students and faculty of our college were given official email IDs at the rate of GraceCOE email ID. During the pandemic, online classes were conducted by our faculty members. It was noteworthy to mention that more than 15,000 hours of online classes were conducted during this pandemic by our faculty members. Hats off to all our faculty members. Our college has made a tie-up with Globus, a cloud-based management system software for implementing enterprise resource planning ERP software in our college campus, and the implementation is in progress on the anvil. Dr. Manivanan, senior consultant for accreditation from Chennai, delivered a guest lecture and motivated all our students in becoming an efficient engineer and staff of our college towards getting NAC and NBA accreditation on 8th April 2022. First-year students attended various webinars and competitions conducted by ISRO and Cognizant Technology Solutions. Individual talent show was conducted on 22nd January 2022 for all our first-year students. Online webinar on entrepreneurship was attended by first-year students on 29th January 2022. And the resource person for the webinar was Mr. Siva Bharat, Field Coordinator, EDII, TNHUB, AURCT, IEDP Hub, Anna University, Tirunelveli. An awareness program on entrepreneurship and placement opportunities for engineering students was conducted on 7th June 2022. Mr. M. Siva Bharati, Field Coordinator, and Mr. R. Naveen Raj, Founder and Director of Cormpo Private Limited, Bangalore, were the resource persons. PowerPoint competitions was conducted for the first years on 5th February 2022. First year students attended webinars on social responsibility of students on 12th February 2022. Quiz competitions was conducted for first years on 12th February 2022. First year students attended a webinar on intellectual property rights by Mr. A. Sita Raman on 28th February 2022. That's all the events of our college during this academic year. And let me start the students' achievements. Due to the constant encouragement and motivation from our faculty members and management members, our students have been performing excellently in both curricular and extracurricular activities. To highlight few, I would like to mention the following achievements made by our beloved students. Gerald Abhishek of 2nd CSE developed an exclusive Grace Library Management System software under the guidance of Mrs. Nancy Chitritilaga, APECE, and it was launched by our Honorable Vice Chairman, Sir, Mr. Stephen, Sir, on 30th May 2022, and it is presently uploaded in our college website. Gerald Abhishek, Dharmalingam, Aaron, and Dhanababu has won prizes in web design contest organized by Department of Computer Science in our college. An online training program, Life Skill Advancement Boot Camp by expert trainers from Cognizant Technology Solutions CTS was conducted exclusively for our students on 28th February 2022. Shamila Blessy, Daniel Richardson, Gerald Abhishek, Dharmalingam, Aaron, Dhanababu, Aishwarya, Karupaswamy, John Newton, Stanley, Tesai Jebus, Prem Kumar, Thomas Abraham, Sudan, Gautam, Sridhar, Mutturadi, Sita, Nelson Soran, Arun Kumar, Abigail, Munishwari, and Portia of CSE department have participated in paper presentation contest conducted by various colleges, and they have won prizes. Kalishwari, Denzel Brito, Ranjan Kumar, Joel, Niveta, Mari Selvi, and Prasita of Tripoli department have won prizes in various competitions held at different colleges. Gayatri, Munishwari, Muthu Soundarya, Kritika, Selva Bharati, Deva Prasanna, Dhanalakshmi, Shivaranjani, Mutturani, Kalai Selvi, Shrutika, Abhisha, Jabrin Shaini, Amala Pradiksha, Tangamutturani, Abhisha, Srija, and Durga Devi of ECE department have participated in various events in different colleges. Parthiban, Aditya Ranjan, George Hamilton have won first prize with ₹1,000 for robot competition at PSG Technology, Coimbatore. And Hari Prasad Raj won first prize with ₹1,000 in civil quiz at Akshaya College of Engineering. Students of civil engineering have participated in several paper presentations held in various colleges. Pritish I of Mechanical Engineering was selected as NEEM trainee in TVS Sundaram Fasteners Limited, and he has cleared the online test for CSR drive conducted by Pentagon Space, participated in the 6-day program on Science and Technology Capacity Building for Industrial Needs by TNSTSC, and won prizes in paper presentations in various colleges. Elias Bebin Raja of Mechanical has won first prize in paper presentation and quiz, second prize in photography at Loyola Institute of Technology. Hari Prashad Raj Roshan of second civil and Gerald Abhishek Dharmalingam and Sridhar of CSE have participated in road safety patrol by Thuthukudi police in our Thuthukudi city. Poshia Mutturadi, Naveen Raj and Kavishwaran donated their blood to save life during the blood donation camp organized by TMB Bank Thuthukudi in connection with the centenary year celebrations of TMB Bank on 11th November 2021. Our students Maxwell Samraj, Sivasurya Bala, Akash Madan, Maurice Selvi, Michael Sudasan, Hari acted as volunteers in the election duty on 19 February 2022 in assisting the government officials. Our students made an excellent performance in the university examination conducted during April-May 2021 with an overall pass percentage of 96% and 95% in November-December 2021. Thanks to all the teachers and students for their hard work. That's all with the students' achievements, and let me start the staff achievements. Our college is bestowed with highly qualified, dedicated, and sincere faculty members. They work almost round the clock for the development of our institution and for the betterment of our beloved students. I'm happy to list out few of the achievements made by our faculty members during this academic year. 12 of our faculty members are presently pursuing their PhD research work. Ms. Abarna, Mrs. Annamal, Mr. Manikam, Mr. Krishna Kumar, Mrs. Tilakavati, Mrs. Nancy Chitratilaga, Mrs. Shushmita, Mrs. Priscilla Mary, Mrs. Ginny Kamalistro, Mr. Shivakumar, Mr. Raman, Ms. Jayanta are the faculty doing their PhD presently. Our management has generously agreed to provide financial assistance to all the faculty pursuing their PhD. Hearty thanks to our management members. Staffs from various departments have participated in several workshops, seminars, webinars, STTPs, FDPs, conferences, and they have published papers in journals. Ms. Abarna published a book titled Big Data Using Hadoop in Scientific International Publishing House. Mr. Krishna Kumar published a book titled Electronic Circuits in Scientific International Publishing House. Mr. Raman, AP Max, published a paper on fuzzy regular semi-generalized open sets. Ms. Abarna, Mr. Krishna Kumar have published patent in node discovery mechanism for IoT capillary networks. Mr. Manikam, AP CSE got Elite certificate in deep learning in the NPTEL course. Mrs. Nancy Chitratilaga of EC department got Elite plus silver in biphotonics in the NPTEL course. Dr. Nalini Jabastina, Associate Professor in Civil Department, has sent project proposals for various funding agencies like Science and Engineering Research Board, Thuthukudi Corporation, and Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. Mrs. Dhanlakshmi, Mrs. Praisi, Mrs. Ginny Kamal Istro attended a seminar on value engineering, MATLAB, and material science. Mr. Krishna Kumar, Ms. Abarna, Mrs. Shushmita, Mrs. Annamal, Mr. James Naisratnam, Mrs. Nancy Chitratilaga, Mr. Sugundan, and Mr. Manikam participated in workshops conducted by various institutions. Dr. Nalini Jabastina, Mr. Raman, Mrs. Nancy Chitratilaga, Mr. Sugundan, Mr. Manikam, Mrs. Gayatri, Mrs. Joy Sugandibai, Dr. Rampriya participated in webinars conducted by various institutions. Dr. Rampriya, Mrs. Annamal, Dr. Nalini Jabastina, Mr. Krishna Kumar, Ms. Abarna, Mr. James Naisratnam, Mrs. Nancy Chitratilaga, Mrs. Ginny Kamal Istro, Ms. Jayanta, Mrs. Joy Sugandibai participated in short-term training programs conducted in various institutions. Mrs. Porkudi, Mrs. Sweetly Narpudam, Mr. Krishna Kumar, Mrs. Shushmita, Ms. Abarna, Mrs. Annamal, Mr. James Naisratnam, Mrs. Nancy Chitratilaga, Dr. Rampriya, Mrs. Gayatri, Mr. Manikam, Mrs. Ginny Kamal Istro attended faculty development programs conducted by various institutions. Mrs. Annie Josephine attended national level conference in KGASL Institute of Technology. Mr. Krishna Kumar, Mrs. Sushmita, Ms. Abarna, Mrs. Joy Sugandhi Boy published papers in various national journals. Mr. Krishna Kumar, Mr. Raman, Ms. Abarna and Dr. Richard published papers in international journals. And it is noteworthy to mention that more than 1,100 videos have been uploaded in our college YouTube channel by our faculty members, and it has been viewed by 2,94,645 viewers, and presently it is having 2,350 subscribers. With this annual report, I feel privileged and happy to see the achievements of our beloved faculty and dear students. I ensure that we will do our best in the coming years also. I would like to mention a quote by Dr. Nelson Mandela at this juncture. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Grace College of Engineering is growing day by day in terms of providing quality education and also elevating the students to excel in the competitive world and to create a huge impact in individuals, families, society, country, and in the whole world. Our service for the cause of education is never ending. It is the bounded duty of everyone in the college to take all the efforts to take our institution to greater levels of college with potential for excellence. On behalf of the staff and students, and on my own behalf, my prayers to the Lord Almighty for showering His blessings on us in the years to come. I thank the management members for their continuous support, motivation, and encouragement, and for their keen interest in the day-to-day activities of our institution. I thank all the parents for having faith in us and sending their beloved children to our college for their bright future, and guests for honoring us with your valuable presence. Once again, with immense sense of pride and pleasure, I thank our honorable chief guest, Dr. S. Silas Sargunam sir, for having consented to be with us today to share the joy and happiness as we celebrate the first ever College Day of Grace College of Engineering. I thank all the members of our management of Grace College of Engineering, teaching, non-teaching staff, and my dear beloved students. My humble, earnest request to all the members of Grace family is to contribute to your optimum potential to the institution, which should be a mark of pride and honor to our management and to the entire society. I am sure that by the grace of the Lord Almighty, Grace College of Engineering will flourish in all segments in the years to come. May God bless Grace. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you all.
I'm sure this report has made everybody aware about our add-on efforts for the extensive developments of our students. Introducing to you to the star of this function, Dr. S. Silas Sargunam sir, Deputy Director of Affiliations, Ananusri Tirunelveli Region. He is working towards connecting young minds to strive towards success and achievement. We are grateful to him for accepting our invitation to be a chief guest of today's event. Our chief guest is multifaceted personality. He is known for wonderful administration and high achievements. One whole day is not enough to describe his responsibilities, positions, articles published, conference publications, books and chapters author, news articles, awards and achievements, faculty development programs and training activities, etc. He has molded many students and inspired many faculties by his selfless service to the society. I am so honored to have him as the chief guest of the evening. I am certain that all the students and faculties present here are also moved, and assuredly they too won't be like you, sir. We welcome you, sir, for this grand evening.
Now, may I invite our distinguished chief guest, Dr. S. Silas Sargunam sir, Deputy Director, Anna University Regional Center, Tirunelveli, to address the gathering.
I feel honored to be in your midst today. Respected Chairman, respected Vice Chairman, other members of the board, Mr. Chandy, Vice Chairman Chandy Group of Institutions, and Dr. Richard, the principal, dear faculty members, staff, students, and loving parents. It gives me immense pleasure to be with you today, and I should say, I am here today because of your principal's insistence and a loving request that I should be present here. I am basically a teacher, a faculty member in the Department of Management Studies, Anna University Regional Campus. Even though we have other administrative positions, I cherish teaching the most. And being the Deputy Director of Affiliations in our region covering 5 districts, we have 76 engineering colleges. And in most of these colleges, my classmates are occupying higher positions like principals, vice principals. And whenever they come and request me to be the chief guest for college functions, I never oblige. I made it a principle not to attend such programs, even though academic and research programs I cherish. But I made an exception to your college because your principal insisted. And more importantly, my wife also said I should relax my rigid stand. So I am here today. I'm happy to see the environment. I'm happy to see the kind of remarkably friendly environment and atmosphere prevailing in this institution. And I was very happy to have Mr. Chandy. In our brief discussion before coming here, he was sharing wholeheartedly how he is involved in this institution's development even today. So, I don't want to take much of your time, but I would like to drive home certain points which you should remember for your lifetime. An educational institution is successful not only in terms of how many students it is training, but in terms of what kind of students it is turning out to the society. In industrial terms, we use value addition. What is being made to improve the value of a raw material before it is turned out into a finished goods in a particular company? An educational institution is also loaded with the responsibility of improving the very nature of students in terms of technical, social, as well as psychological perspective. A student is transformed in his thoughts, in his connections in terms of relationship, in terms of his contribution to the society. You can become a contributor only when you are a capable person. You have to build your capabilities first before thinking of contributing to the society. And today we find students who are capable, who are not contributing to the society, and students who are willing to contribute to the society, but who do not have the capability. I am positive Grace College of Engineering is progressing in the right direction in improving the technical competence of the students, as well as in bringing up the character change which will be beneficial to the society. I would like to drive home this point in terms of 3 perspectives. What an institution should do to improve the individual's capabilities in terms of 3H. First one is connected with the head, what is going on in your head. Second one, the heart, what is going on in your heart. Number 3, your hand, what you are ready to do, contribute to the society. Without capability, it is not possible for you to be a useful person, either to yourself, your family, your society. So the educational institution has the utmost responsibility of improving your competencies. The other day, I was talking to a well-known industrialist from Tirunelveli region. He's a very low-profile, non-publicity seeker, but who is making a minimum of 5 lakhs per month. And I visited him in his manufacturing facility. It was a simple shed. Only 4 or 5 people are working there. And he's a specialist in designing machines as per the customer's requirement, whatever be the field be. I was talking to him because I was impressed. People had told me a lot of things about him, but he was a very simple person. So we went there as a team. I asked all the team members to leave us alone, and I was having a chat with him. He said he was educated in the ITI in P.Tech, Tirunelveli. And he said 5 of his colleagues, students who studied with him, were put up in a reputed company in Bangalore, and they called it apprenticeship. And he said, 6 of us thought something must be special with this person. I didn't ask him. Then he said, the company all of a sudden wanted me to come and join their Singapore concern, and I went there. Then also I thought there must be something special about him. Then he said the company wanted me to occupy a higher position, but educational qualification was a problem. ITA was not recognized in Singapore. Then he said my company sponsored me to study Polytechnic in Singapore. Then I thought he must be special. Then he was brought back to the Bangalore company at a higher position with a higher salary. He remained there for 5 years, but because of domestic compulsions, he came back to his native place. And he said, even after coming here, many multinational companies were asking me to move over to either Chennai or Bangalore, and they were ready to pay me a higher salary, but he refused. And in the same field where he is operating, we know quite a good number of other entrepreneurs who were complaining about the non-profitability, the non-viability of these activities these days, but he was not complaining. And he said, I am very happy. I am making about 5 lakh rupees a month, and I am happy. I don't want to put myself in highlights. I don't want to be in the limelight. I just want to lead a peaceful life. Then I thought there must be something special about him. Then, when I asked him about what he is doing, you have only 4 or 5 people who do what you are just instructing. So designing must be something special, and you are doing something special. He did not divulge anything. But after speaking to him for quite some time, right, I am basically an electronics and communication engineer, so I asked him about the hardware part. And he got interested, and he started narrating so many things. Then I came to know that microprocessor programming, which is done at the assembly language, right, he's a specialist in that. He said, if I'm outsourcing it, I will have to pay at least 25,000 per unit, and that will give me only very minimal profit. Since I am doing this on my own, I am able to earn more, that is one thing. I am also able to design things, experiment with a lot of things, and my customers are very much satisfied. Whatever requirements they bring in, I am able to put them up because I am an expert in this particular one. His secret of success was his mastery. So then I came to know what is special about him. It is because of what he had got into his head. That is very, very important. Let me also share a corporate example with you. All of us know that when scooters were the prime two-wheelers in the 80s and 90s, Bajaj Auto was the leader. They had technical collaboration with Piaggio Auto Limited, an Italian company which was supplying technology to them. And there were some friction between Bajaj and Piaggio. And Piaggio was just trying to put Bajaj under control by not giving certain technology. And one important technology they were trying at was the push button start. You know, it's an electrical aspect. When it comes to a mechanical two-wheeler, all other things were mastered by Bajaj. When the problem became very frequent, Piaggio taught a lesson to Bajaj by forging an alliance with LML, Lohia Machines Limited, a Delhi-based company. They launched a brand, LML Vespa. It was having a sleek design, and more importantly, it had an electrical push button start. With that simple technological transfer, Piaggio was able to control Bajaj. The Indian market share of 30% was captured by LML within 2 years of its launch. So what I'm trying to tell you is, be competent, develop your competencies. Teachers and the administration is having the focus to train you on your skills. They want to improve your knowledge. How many of us spend time in the labs? We just do it for the sake of passing the lab test. But how many of us genuinely develop an interest towards a subject which we are studying for 4 years? So make it a point. From now on, use all the opportunities provided by the college to develop your knowledge, your skills. One day you will stand out if you spend your time and energy in developing your skills today. So first one, head. You have to have a strong head, not a big head, a strong head in terms of thinking conceptually and technically, knowing things. Second H, heart. This relates to the emotions, feelings, the affection we have. Our society now is transgressing into a kind of solitude-loving people. The selfish attitude is becoming more pronounced these days. Team spirit, working together, progressing together, all these are difficult nowadays because everybody sees what is in it for me. And with such a selfish attitude, it would not be easy for us to progress. The other day I was talking to a famous oil producer in our country, a gingerly oil producer. He said, the raw material for one of their products is gingerly. He said, even though that is available in large quantities in South India, we are procuring gingerly from the eastern region of the country. He said, mostly from Calcutta. Then I asked him why. He said, there they have farmer producer organizations, a kind of cooperative organizations. Whatever quality, whatever grade we ask, whatever tons, whatever volume we ask, they are ready to give. But in our place, there is no such coordination among the farmers. We may get good quality gingerly, but it's not possible for us to get in large quantity. So that shows the lack of coordination, the lack of ability to work with others. And jocularly, it is remarked like this. In the earlier days, even within the families, we had attached people with detached bathrooms. Bathrooms were outside our houses. But now we have attached bathrooms, but we have detached people. People are not open or people are not freely interacting and colluding together. That's a major issue. So, first of all, you have to be useful to your family. You have to extend it to this immediate society. Then you have to extend it towards the entire world. It may sound very strange. This happens in a lot of people. This happens in a lot of cases. When people have the intention to help others, they help themselves in the process. Right? All of us know we are progressing in the IT field today, but the foundation for this IT progress is because of the network connectivity. And this network connectivity was achieved long back in the 80s. And if you look at the brain behind this basic infrastructure which was developed, it was Mr. Sam Pitroda, a Orissa-based fisherman, a very poor boy who was mentored by his school teacher, who went on to become a graduate from IIT. He went to United States. He was very much concerned about contributing back to the country something because this country made him a big shot in US. So he came back. It was not a welcome move either by his family members. It was not supported by the politicians at that time. They all suspected why this man is coming here, why he is showing some interest in developing this country. Then, seeing his sincere efforts, sincere attempt to impress people for 10 long years, he was given one room in Indian Institute of Science where one table was there, 2 chairs were there. That's all. That's where he started C.DOT, Center for Development of Telematics. He was looking for developing equipments that will be suitable for our region. I'm not going into the technical details. The telephone exchanges which could serve smaller number of consumers within a region, that was his specialization. And with that only, telephone connectivity became possible in our country, connecting even smaller rural towns. And that paved the base for nationwide connectivity, and that's the base for you and I shining in the IT sector because of the infrastructure facility provided by them. So, his helping tendency, his nature to contribute back, that should be there in every one of us. It's good that we should progress, but at the same time, we should also ensure that people who are connected with us, people who are immediately surrounding us, people who are in the extended societal ring, they should be benefited because of this. So make it a point that you develop this kind of an attitude where win-win situation should be foreseen by you. I win, others should also win. So that kind of a collaborative approach has to be inculcated at this young age itself. And finally, the third H, the hand. You should be ready to act, ready to experiment, ready to do something. Without action, nothing will happen. A famous proverb goes like this: an ambitious vision without action is like a bird without flight. So whatever you may plan, whatever high intentions you may have, however capable you may be, if you don't get into action, nothing will happen. So we should be ready. All the time, if you are planning about doing something and don't do anything, nothing will come out of it. So you have to attempt. You may meet with failure, doesn't matter. Failure makes you introspect, failures make you learn more, failures make you understand why you failed so that you will make the next attempt better. So, I'm positive all of you will be motivated to develop yourself in all these 3 dimensions, head, heart, and hand. And I am positive Grace College of Engineering will provide the best opportunity for you to develop yourself in all these three domains and come out as a fully grown and a fully developed person when you pass out of this institution. I thank the people for giving me this opportunity. I congratulate everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your deep words of wisdom.
Thank you, sir, to present a memento to our chief guest. Thank you, sir.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. S. Silas Sargunam, Deputy Director, Affiliation and Honesty, Tirunelveli Region. Respected Chairman, Grace Group, Mr. Joshua. Respected Vice Chairman, Mr. Stephen. Respected Secretary, respected Principal, Grace College of Engineering. Respected Secretary, Madam Petra Joshua. Respected faculty heads, the head of the departments, my dear fellow students, and my dear parents, a pleasant good evening. Can I hear some good evening? Good evening. Okay, I guess the boys' side is a bit dull. Good evening, boys. Yeah, good to hear. It's a pleasure to stand here today evening for the first Grace College of Engineering Annual Day, and it gives me a lot of nostalgic feeling standing here because I'm used to this, when we were conducting Annual Day here for Chandy College of Engineering, and not every time this happens because we have given the college, we have given the institution, but I'm called here to stand again to talk on the Annual Day celebrations. I'm blessed, I guess. So thank you for this opportunity, and thanks the management. And thank you all for again inviting me to be here, to part of this function and to be part of one among you to celebrate this Annual Day celebrations. So why is this happening? I mean, why is this we are associated is because of this institution. When we developed this institution, we had a vision. We had a vision where this institution wanted to go, where we want to go, and where this institution is heading. We were having different vision. We were having a long-term vision where we should reach. But there was a situation in, everybody, when in life, everybody comes across the situation where difficulty comes in, where some kind of a difficulty comes in where we are not able to move forward, taking ahead this institution. And at that time, we found somebody, we found a person called Joshua in terms of Grace Group. And when I was interacting with them, it was just one interaction and we were so comfortable and we decided, okay, we are going to sell it to them. And then it is not just because we are selling it and we have just sold it. It is the vision which we had, or which the group, Chandy group had, the similar vision they had. So we just passed on the pattern to the Grace group to continue what we did. That is what I look when I come here and when I talk to them, when I interact with them. The vision we carry, it's in the same platform, it's in the same wavelength. And I'm very happy, when the principal was reading out the annual report, and one thing I noticed was the students appreciating and giving recognition, because most of the time what happens when the principal, when I was doing my engineering, I remember when the principal read out the annual report, it's sometimes boring and we just go to sleep or sometimes doze off. Sir, it's a long report, how long we can hear? But one surprise thing I noticed was the students was giving so much of interest when reading the names. Students were clapping their hands, giving recognition to their fellow students, fellow colleagues who have achieved something. And let me tell you something, this recognition, this appreciation, everything comes till only when you're in college. But when you walk out as an engineer, once you complete your 4th year engineering, it's very competitive. Nobody's going to encourage you. The company, everybody's going to challenge you. Everybody's going to throw the challenges. Only till when you're in a college or in a school or a college days, there's going to be a recognition, there's going to be appreciation, there's going to be a motivation from faculties, from the management, from the principal, from everyone around, from the friends around. But once you walk out of engineering, or be it of any courses, when you walk out of an institution, that's where the real challenges come. People are not going to encourage you because the competition is so high. There are yearly more than 10 lakh engineers walking out. And how are you going to survive in this 10 lakh engineers? And nobody's going to come and encourage you. Oh, come on, man, you've done a wonderful job. Come and succeed. As sir said rightly, nobody has such big heart Everybody is competitive. It's a cutthroat competition outside. When you go out, it's a cutthroat competition. Nobody's going to give you space. But there's nothing to worry, because as long as you have skill, as long as you have knowledge, as long as you're positive, as long as you're ready to learn, there is always a plenty of opportunity for engineering. We see everywhere engineering. I mean, I'm standing here, this podium. Imagine this podium is not there if you're not doing engineering. This mic is not there if there is no engineering. Anything, you're sitting in a chair, everything is engineered. So there is engineering everywhere, and there is opportunities everywhere. Why I said there is engineering everywhere is there is opportunities everywhere. But you should look it that way. You should be positive to look it as an opportunity. You can think, what I'm going to do after engineering. Everybody is doing engineering, but there is plenty of opportunity. Now, this post-pandemic, I mean, I must appreciate Grace College of Engineering. I was just so happy to go through the report. I mean, I'm very sure, I mean, in around this region, not this region, and even in Tamil Nadu, a new college doing so much of activities, so much of programs, events. I guess that is one big achievement by the Grace College of Engineering management, the principal. I must really take the opportunity to appreciate the principal and the faculty members who have put in sincere efforts, and not to forget my students, because without them it's not possible. So I really appreciate all your sincere approach. Every time I get whenever there is something done here, even a small thing, I get a call from Mr. Joshua. He says, sir, our students went and participated. And the amount of joy he carries when he calls me and tells, sir, today our students participated and they won all the prizes. And the amount of joy he carries, and he tells me and I remember once I was coming here, and we were, sir was seeing the demo of the software, the library software. And I was so impressed. I mean, that's what it is. It is talent everywhere, but recognizing and motivating the talent and finding the talent and appreciating and giving the recognition. See, there is one thing, there is a quote said by Albert Einstein, I'm not too talented, but I'm passionately curious. So that is what is important as an engineer. Not everybody is talented. You don't born talent. You are born as the same talent. Everybody come with the same talent. But how you use your opportunity to build and create an opportunity and develop on that opportunity, and that is what differs from others. And for that you need to carry that passion. So I wish you every student here to carry a dream and passion, and not just carry a dream and passion, but to pursue it, have that curiosity to go and strive and move forward. And today, see, not just hard work, in 10, 15 years back, everybody used to talk about hard work, but now things have come down to smart work. You have knowledge everywhere. Now that you don't sit and you don't need to read books. I mean, you have everything on your phones. You have technology you have technology at ease. I mean, 10, 15 years back, when I need to know something, when I need to learn something, I need to go to library. I need to find the right books. I need to find the right books and spend time reading it. But today it's not so. You have everything on your hand and it's ease. But that has become one worrisome also, because now everything is available easy for you. You don't recognize that. You just feel, oh, it is there. Whenever I want, I can use it. But it's not so. So take some opportunity. There is plenty of opportunity here, and there's plenty of resources available. And Grace College of Engineering is doing an excellent job in making available of all these resources to you, and giving you that platform to utilize it. So ensure everything is taken care, everything is utilized at its best, because optimization is very important. We have all resources. What is the problem is we don't optimize. We don't use it to the full potential. So what I sincere request to my fellow students is, see, engineering, don't say that there is no opportunity, there is no scope, or sir, there are so much of engineers, there are people in media, and see, we now see a lot of memes teasing engineering graduates. But I'm telling you, there is so much of hope in industry. There is so much of scope for engineering. There is so much of demand for technically knowledgeable people. And what is this engineering college is giving you is this opportunity to develop that skill, to develop that knowledge, and it is in your hands how you're going to use this opportunity to succeed and come out colorful in your life. And at the same time, see, again, annual day celebrations, oh, come on, why are you giving me so much of advices? It's boring. You might think, yes, but it's a platform for you to enjoy, to have fun. See, engineering is end of the day, you should enjoy also, right? I'm also a mechanical engineer, so I know how it's being an engineering student to sit in an annual day and just listen to advices. I know it's not easy, but at the same time, why this, when I was doing my engineering, we had some of the best fun, because being a mechanical engineering student, you know what kind of a student it will be. But we know always what is our responsibility, what our parents look out for, what our teachers look out for, what as an engineer, what I should be doing and what I should not be doing. So carry that responsibility in you and come out as not just as an engineer, as a wonderful human being. This engineering college, we are not just going to give you just engineering graduates. We are going to see each one of you coming out as a good human being. That is what is an education, a complete education is. Not just giving you learning of facts and book knowledge. That's not just engineering, or that's not just education. It's about developing as a good human being. So once again, I take this opportunity, and I take this opportunity to thank for giving me this opportunity to talk to you. And I once again thank our chief guest for being here and giving a wonderful message. It was very thoughtful, it was thought-provoking. And the principal, once again, for giving me this opportunity, and wishing you all the very best, and congratulate all the participants, all the prize winners, all the awardees, and all the teachers who have put in sincere efforts in organizing these events, the non-teaching also. So wishing you all the very best. Thank you.
Second prize, George Hamilton. Third prize, Aditya Ranjan. Second year Civil Department. First prize, Hari Prasad Raj. Second prize, Muthu Bharati. Third prize, Santana Muthu. CSE Department. Second year ME. First prize, Merlin Snowfia. Final year CSE, first prize goes to Portia. Second prize, Sita. Third year CSE, first prize goes to Daniel Richardson. Second prize, Nelson Soren. Third CSE, third prize, R. Arun Kumar. Second year CSE Department, first prize is shared by B. Aishwarya and J. John Newton. Second prize is Sharmila Blessy. Third prize, B. Gerald Abhishek. Triple E Department. Second year ME Power Systems Engineering. First prize goes to G. Elango. Final year Triple E Department. First prize goes to S. Mari Selvi. Second prize goes to P. Prashita. Third prize, T. Anand. Third year Triple E Department. First prize goes to M. Krishna Priya. Second prize, U. Karpavel Prakash. First prize goes to P. Christie. Second prize N. Denzel Brito. And third prize is shared by S. Rajavel, Sonu Kumar Banwal and Stella. EC Department, final year. First prize goes to G. Kritika. Second prize is shared between Dhanlakshmi and Sulakshana. Third ECE, first prize goes to Kavya. Second prize Tangamutturani. And third prize is shared by Deva Prasanna and Sahaya Tabita.
Second year ECE, first prize goes to Abhisheka, second prize goes to Jabrin Shaini, third prize goes to Abhisha.
Mechanical Department, final year. First prize goes to Pritish. Second prize Kartapandi and third prize Surender. Third year Mechanical, first prize goes to Joshua Daniel. Third year Mechanical, first prize goes to Joshua Daniel. Second prize Santosh Densil. Second year Mechanical, first prize goes to K. Hariharan. Second prize S. Muthulingam. And third prize Mohammed Abdul Qadir Rabani.
Thank you, sir. The following students have maintained 100% attendance during the past academic year. Now I request our respected Vice Chairman, Mr. Stephen sir, to give away the prizes. H. Nagaraj Kumar, second year civil. S. Karupasamy, second year CSE. Shanmugapriya M, first ME Power Electronics. Manju, second year ECE. Mohammad Abdul Qadir Rabani, second year mechanical. Isaki Raja, second year mechanical. Thank you, sir. Next, the following students have won the Click and Win online quiz competition conducted by Grace College of Engineering. Now, I request our director, sir, Dr. E. Kribaharan, to give away the prizes. First year Triple E.
Mind control.
Thank you, sir. Another higher secondary school, Kulain Karisal. Essay writing, Chedeja John, Asaria, BMC Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Millapuram. Quiz competition, Hemavati, St. Anthony's Metric Higher Secondary School, Toothukudi. Also been selected as NEEM trainee in TVS Sundaram Fasteners Limited and won first prize in the event of technical presentation in the National Technical Symposium held on 21st December 2021 at PSN. Won first prize in the event of technical quiz in National Level Technical Symposium held on 21st December. Won first prize in the event of technical connection in the National Level Technical Symposium held on 21st December. Cleared the online test for the CSR drive conducted by the Pentagon Space and get offered by the automatic software testing course worth rupees 30,000 completely free of cost. General Secretary of Mechathon Association of Grace College of Engineering.
ECE Kritika has been placed with Infosys. Final mechanical Hemant Kumar is placed with TVS. Akshana is placed with Foxconn. Final ECE Gayatri is placed with Foxconn. Muthu Soundarya, final ECE, placed with Foxconn. Munishwari G, final CSE, placed with Foxconn.
Mind control.
Muthurani R, final ECE, placed with Foxconn. Placed with Foxconn. Muthuradi, final CSE, placed with Foxconn. Sita, final CSE, placed with Foxconn. Mari Selvi, final Triple E, placed with Foxconn. Prashita, final Triple E, placed with Foxconn. Dhanalakshmi R, final ECE, placed with Foxconn. Sibaranjani M, final ECE, placed with Foxconn. Munishwari R, final ECE, placed with Foxconn. Kale Sylvie S, final ECE, placed with Foxconn.
Thank you, sir. The Vinod, sir. This grid-connected PV system using multi-level hybrid inverter funded from TNSCST. For NPTEL, Mrs. N. Nancy Chitra Tilaga, AP/ECE, has secured Elite Plus Silver in Biophotonics on April-May 2022. For patent, granted for Ms. S. Abarna, AP/CSE, and Mr. M. Krishna Kumar, AP/ECE, for node discovery mechanism for IoT capillary network on August 2021, IoT-based smart device for pollution control and traffic management system on February 2021, multiple layered communication with optical wireless link using integrated wireless sensor network on January, big data analysis using Hadoop on May 2022. Mr. M. Krishna Kumar has published an entitled book Electronic Circuits 2 on May 2022. Thank you, sir.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A chill and graceful evening to one and all present here. It is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who have worked really hard to make this event possible. On behalf of the entire fraternity of the institution, I extend my sincere thanks to the Almighty for making today's event a humongous success. On behalf of our college, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. S. Silas Sargunam, Deputy Director, Affiliations, Anna University Regional Center, Tirunelveli, who spared time from his busy schedule for gracing the occasion. Today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely encourage us in all our future endeavors. Thank you, sir. Within this short span of time, thank you all. I extend my heartfelt thanks to Mr. S.P. Chandy. I used to wide open my mouth whenever a special mention to our respected principal, Dr. S. Richard, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best. Thank you, sir. And even like this cannot happen overnight. It requires planning and a bird's eye detail. We have been fortunate enough to have a team of very proactive and dedicated faculty members. I'm short of words to express their involvement and willingness to take on the completion of the jobs assigned to them beyond their comfort zones. Thank you, people. Our sincere gratitude goes to all the parents. We thank you all for being with us today. It has remained a pronounced pleasure. Thank you all.
what a beautiful performance. Indeed, graceful and brilliant.
Lord, I come, I confess, bowing here, I find my rest. Without you, I fall apart. You are the one that guides my heart. Lord, I need you, oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. Where sin runs deep, your grace is more. Where grace is found is where you are. And where you are, Lord, I breathe. Holiness is right to me. Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. So teach my song to rise to you. When temptation comes my way, and when I cannot stand, I'll follow you. Oh Jesus, you're my hope each day. Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. You're my one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you.
என் இதயம் யாருக்கு தெரியும், என் வேதனை யாருக்கு புரியும், என் தனிமை என் சோர்வுகள் யார் என்னை தேற்றக்கூடும், யார் என்னை தேற்றக்கூடும். என் இதயம் யாருக்கு தெரியும், என் வேதனை யாருக்கு புரியும், என் தனிமை என் சோர்வுகள் யார் என்னை தேற்றக்கூடும், யார் என்னை தேற்றக்கூடும். exhausted, stressed, and overloaded. But know that I've got your back this morning. I'm sending you a blessing to remind you that I'm always rooting for you. Continue to believe and keep going. Keep your spirits up and your attention on the task. There will be a time when people will find out that I judged in your favor. Believe in the universe that is supposed to happen. What we believe and have faith in, and what belongs to you will find you.
Speechless. What an emotional performance. Wow, what an outstanding and rocking performance.
We'll worship forever. We'll praise him forever. We'll lift him forever. He loves us forever, forever.
girls for such a ஃபங்க்ஷன் போயிட்டு இருக்கு. அந்த காலேஜ் டே ஃபங்க்ஷனை தான் பார்க்க வந்திருக்கோம். அந்த காலேஜ் டே ஃபங்க்ஷன்ல ஒரு முக்கியமான கெஸ்ட் வந்திருக்காங்க. யாரு சொல்லி தெரிஞ்சுக்க உங்களுக்கு ஆசையா இருக்கும் சொல்லி நான் நம்புறேன். அது யாருன்னு பாத்தீங்களா? சும்மா 2020ல அந்த பர்சனோட பேர் நம்ம எல்லாரும் வாயில இருந்து வந்திருக்கோம். அது யாருன்னா அந்த 2020க்கு அந்த கண்டென்ட்டே இருந்திருக்காது. ஓகே, லெட்ஸ் வெல்கம் கொரோனா சிஸ்டர்ஸ். நம்ம மத்தியில இப்ப யார் வந்திருக்காங்க சொல்லி பாத்தீங்கன்னா கொரோனா வந்திருக்காங்க. அவங்கள வரவேற்க நாங்க ரொம்ப சந்தோஷப்படுறோம். சரி, கொரோனா, உங்க பேர் தெரிஞ்சாலும் நீங்க எங்க இருந்து வரீங்கன்னு சொல்லி உங்க வாயில ஒரு இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் கொடுத்தா நல்லா இருக்கும்.
We are Corona. We are coming from Shahoo.
சாரி கொரோனா, உங்களுக்கு தமிழ் புரியுது சொல்லி தெரியுது, பட் தமிழ் பேச வருமா?
நல்லாவே வருமே. ஏன்னா நாங்க எல்லா நாட்டுக்கும் போயிட்டு வந்திருக்கோம்.
ஓ, நீங்க எல்லா நாட்டுக்கு போயிட்டு வந்திருக்கீங்களா? சரி, அப்ப தமிழ்ல பேசலாமா?
பேசலாமே.
சரி, நம்ம மக்களுக்காக உங்க பேர் என்ன, நீங்க எங்க இருந்து வரீங்க சொல்லலாமா?
நாங்க கொரோனா.
நாங்க கொரோனா.
நாங்க சைனால இருந்து வந்திருக்கோம்.
சரி, உங்க பேர் கொரோனா, நீங்க சைனால இருந்து வந்திருக்கீங்களா? சரி, எங்க தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு எதுக்காக வந்திருக்கீங்க? உங்க நோக்கம் என்னன்னு சொல்லி தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாமா?
இந்த ஊர்ல குற்றங்களும் கிரைம் ரேட் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகுதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு எங்களோட ஏழாம் அறிவு எங்களுக்கு சிக்னல் கொடுத்துச்சு. அதை கேப்சர் பண்ணி தான் நாங்க இங்க வந்திருக்கோம். யாரெல்லாம் கிரைம் ரேட்டை இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்றாங்களோ அவங்க கூட சேர்ந்து நல்லவங்களையும் சேர்த்து நாங்க கூட்டிட்டு போக வந்திருக்கோம்.
Oh my god, you mean எங்களெல்லாம் கொல்ல வந்திருக்கீங்களா?
எஸ், அது மட்டும் இல்ல, நிறைய பேர் மாஸ்க் போடாம, சானிடைஸ் பண்ணாம, வேக்சின் குத்தாம அசால்ட்டா இருப்பாங்கல்ல, அவங்களையும் சேர்த்து தான் கூட்டு போக வந்திருக்கோம்.
இருங்க கொஞ்சம், ஒரு நிமிஷம். இங்க யாருமே மாஸ்க் போட்ட மாதிரி தெரியலையே. உங்களுக்கு தான் அடுத்த ஸ்கெட்ச், கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க. பி கேர்ஃபுல்.
சரி கொரோனா, எங்களை எப்படி கொல்ல போறீங்க நீங்க?
நாங்க டிசைனா நிறைய பேரை கொல்லுவோம். அதுக்கான பெஸ்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இது.
All aboard. Next stop, the safe zone.
என்ன பண்றா தெரியுதா?
பப்ஜி விளையாடுற மாதிரி இருக்கு.
Next stop, the safe zone.
பப்ஜியா விளையாடுறா, அவளை நல்லா அப்சர்வ் பண்ணுங்க.
ஐயோ, எங்க அம்மா வேற கால் பண்றாங்களே. சரி அம்மா, நான் ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ் அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேம்மா, அப்புறமா கால் பண்றீங்களா? சரி, எங்க அம்மாவுக்கு ஒரு வேலையே இல்லை, எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் என்ன பண்றேன்னு ஒரே ஃபோன் பண்ணிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. சரி,
பாத்தீங்களா, இவளையா நல்லவன்னு சொன்னீங்க? 24 மணி நேரமும் போனை வச்சுக்கிட்டு கேம் விளையாண்டுட்டு எப்ப பார்த்தாலும் போன்லயே டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு அவங்க அப்பா அம்மாவை திட்டிட்டு அவங்க கிட்ட பொய் பேசிட்டு நேரத்தை வீணாக்கிக்கிட்டு இருக்கா. எப்ப பார்த்தாலும் டைமை வேஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கா.
கேட்டா ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ். ஆமா, ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ். இவங்களுக்கெல்லாம் எங்களோட ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் தான் கரெக்டா வரும்.
இந்த மாதிரி 24 hours போன்ல அடிக்டா இருக்கிறவங்க, பொய் சொல்றவங்க, அவங்கள தான் நீங்க அட்டாக் பண்ணுவீங்களா?
நோ, நாங்க நிறைய பேரை அட்டாக் பண்ணுவோம் ஏற்கனவே சொன்னேன். அதுக்கு உங்களுக்கு இன்னொரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் இத வாரா பாருங்க.
அந்த பொண்ணு பார்க்க நல்ல மாஸ்க் போட்டு நல்ல பொண்ணாட்டே இருக்காளே.
நல்ல பொண்ணா? நல்லா பாருங்க, அவ மாஸ்க் எப்படி போட்டிருக்கான்னு மட்டும் பாருங்க. பாதியில இருக்கு. இப்ப அத கூட போடல, கழட்டி போட்டுட்டா பாருங்க.
நல்லா அப்சர்வ் பண்ணுங்க, அவள என்ன பண்றான்னு பாருங்க.
பாத்தீங்களா, இவள ரொம்ப நல்ல பிள்ளைன்னு வேற நீங்க சொல்லிருக்கீங்க.
சரி, இதை நிறைய பேர் ட்ரை பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. நம்ம லைஃப்லையும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம்.
பண்றதே தப்பு, இதுல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் வரையா? இவங்களுக்கும் எங்களோட ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் தான் கரெக்டா இருக்கும். இந்த மாதிரி பிள்ளைங்க கூட இருக்க எல்லா பிள்ளையும் சேர்த்து கெடுக்கும். கம் ஆன், லெட்ஸ் அட்டாக். வாமா போமா வாங்க.
என்ன பச்சை பச்சையா இருக்கு? குருணாவா?
ஆமா, இப்ப நாங்க உனக்கு சொர்க்கத்தை காட்டுறோம்.
சரி கொரோனா, இந்த மாதிரி போன் அடிக்டா இருக்கிறவங்க, ட்ரக் அடிக்டா இருக்கிறவங்க மட்டும் தான் உங்க பேட்டர்ன்ல வச்சிருக்கீங்களா?
இல்ல இல்ல, நாங்க நிறைய பேர் வச்சிருக்கோம். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி நாங்க ஏற்கனவே அட்டாக் பண்ணவங்கள போய் பார்க்கலாமா?
என்ன கொரோனா, உங்க தாக்கத்தை காட்டுற மாதிரி இருக்கு.
எஸ்.
மாஸ்க் போட்டாச்சா? சானிடைசர் யூஸ் பண்ணிப்போம். சரி, இப்போ அப்பா பார்க்க போகலாம். அப்பா,
நீ ஏமா இங்கெல்லாம் வர?
அப்பா நீங்கள் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு நிலைமையில இருக்குச்சுல, என்னால் எப்படிப்பா வீட்டில் இருக்க முடியும்?
இருந்தாலும் நான் உன்னை இவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டு வளர்த்ததே நீ நல்லா இருக்கணும் தானப்பா. நீ இவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டு எனக்காக வந்து உனக்கு ஏதாவது ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன்?
அப்படிலாம் எதுவும் ஆகாதுப்பா. எனக்காக தானே நீங்கள் கஷ்டப்பட்டு நான் இன்னைக்கு ஒரு நல்ல நிலைமையில இருக்கேன்னா அதுக்கு காரணம் நீங்கள் தானேப்பா. உங்களை எப்படிப்பா என்னால் விட்டுட்டு வீட்டில் நிம்மதியாக இருக்க முடியும்?
தீங்கு வருவதற்கு முன் நீதிமான்கள் எடுத்துக்கொள்ளப்படுவான் வேதாகத்தில் உள்ள வசனம் சொல்லுது. அதே மாதிரி நிறைய நீதிமான்களை இந்த கொரோனா மூலமாக கடவுள் அவங்க கிட்ட கூப்பிட்டு போயிட்டாங்க. அதே மாதிரி என்னையும் போயிட்டோன்னா உனக்கு எந்த கவலையும் இல்லாமல் இருக்கும்ப்பா. நீ நல்லா இருக்கணும்.
அப்படியெல்லாம் சொல்லாதீங்கப்பா. சாப்பாடு இருக்கு, இருங்க டேப்லெட் எடுத்து வைக்கேன்.
நீ நிறைய நல்லது செய்கிறேன்னு கேள்விப்பட்டேன்ப்பா. ரொம்ப நல்ல விஷயந்தான். ஆனால் நீயும் சேஃபாக இருந்துட்டு பண்ணு. ஏன்னா நீ நல்லது பண்ணாதான், நீ நல்லா இருந்தால் தான் மற்றவங்களுக்கு நல்லது பண்ண முடியும். அதனால் கவர்மெண்ட் சொல்கிற மாதிரி மாஸ்க்கு எல்லாமே போட்டுக்கோ, சரியா?
சரிப்பா.
சோசியல் டிஸ்டன்ஸை மெயின்டைன் பண்ணு.
அப்பா மக பாசம் ரொம்ப பொங்கி வலியுது. ஆமா, அப்பாக்கு பக்கத்துலயே ஒரு பேட்டை போட்டுருமா? போட்டலாம் போட்டலாம்.
என்ன ஒண்ணுமே நடக்கல? அதானே
அவ வேற கேப்பாளே.
என்ன கொரோனா, கஷ்டப்பட்டு ட்ரை பண்ணமா இருந்துச்சு, ஒண்ணுமே நடந்தமா இல்ல?
அதுவா, காலையில பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட் சாப்பிடாம வந்துட்டோம், அதான் கொஞ்சம் வீக்கா இருக்கும்.
ஓ, சரியா சாப்பிடலையா? சரி சரி, இப்போ என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க?
அவளை ஃபாலோ பண்ண போறோம்.
சரி, பண்ணுங்க. ஹலோ, எக்ஸ்கியூஸ் மீ மேடம், உங்களோட பர்ஸ் கீழே போட்டுட்டீங்க.
ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ்ங்க. தெரியாம சிப்பாய் கீழே வந்து.
கொஞ்சம் சோஷியல் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் மேக் பண்ணுங்க.
ஓகே 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 ஓகே.
கொஞ்சம் பார்த்துருங்க, திருடங்க அதிகமா இருக்காங்க. ஸோ யாராவது திருடிட்டு போயிட்டாங்கன்னா என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க?
ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ்ங்க.
ரொம்ப பேசுறாங்க, இவளையும் அட்டாக் பண்றோம்.
சரிங்க
சரிங்க, ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ்ங்க. போய்ட்டு
திரும்பியே முடியலையே. ஐயோ, வேற கேள்விக்கு மேல கேள்வி கேட்பாளே.
சரி, அப்பமும் ட்ரை பண்ணீங்க, இப்போவும் ட்ரை பண்ணீங்க, எதுவுமே ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆனமா இல்ல?
எங்கம்மா நீங்களை சாப்பிட விட்ட? நீ தான் நொன கேள்வி கேட்டுட்டே இருக்கியே, அப்புறம் எங்கிட்ட போய் நாங்க சாப்பிட? அதானே.
சரி, இப்போ என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க?
அடுத்து என்ன, அவளை ஃபாலோ பண்ண வேண்டியதான்.
நல்லா பண்ணுங்க பண்ணுங்க.
ஹாய் அபிநயா.
ஹாய் ஜெயபிரியா,
எப்படி இருக்க?
நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன். நீ எப்படி இருக்க?
நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன்.
உன்னை பார்த்தது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு ஜெயபிரியா.
நானும் ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா இருக்கேன் அபிநயா.
எப்போ சிங்கப்பூர்ல இருந்து வந்த?
இன்னைக்கு மார்னிங் தான் ஃப்ளைட்ல வந்தேன். நீ எப்போ லண்டன்ல இருந்து வந்த?
நானும் இன்னைக்கு மார்னிங் ஃப்ளைட்ல இருந்து தான் வந்தேன்.
ஓ சூப்பர்ப்பா.
நம்ம வந்து கிரேஸ் காலேஜில் படித்ததுனால பெரிய கம்பெனியில் வந்து பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் ஆகிருக்கோம். பேக்கேஜ் எவ்வளோ?
எனக்கு பெர் மந்த் 2 lakhs அபிநயா.
அப்படியா?
உன்னோட மந்த்லி பேக்கேஜ் எவ்வளோ?
என்னோட மந்த்லி பேக்கேஜ் வந்து per month 4 lakhs வாங்குறேன்.
ஓ அப்படியா, சூப்பர்ப்பா.
நம்ம எவ்வளோதான் படிச்சு பெரிய கம்பெனில வந்து வேலை பார்க்க போனாலும் நம்ம வந்து பழச மறக்க கூடாது, சரியா? இப்போ வந்து நம்ம முதியோர் இல்லத்துக்கும் அனாதை இல்லத்துக்கும் போய் சர்வீஸ் பண்ணிட்டு டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் வரலாம்.
அப்படியே
பேசி கடுப்பேத்திட்டாங்க. இவங்களே அட்டாக் பண்றோம்.
அவங்க கூடயும் டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வரலாம். ஓகேவா? வா போலாம்.
ஐயோ இவ இப்ப நம்மள முடிச்சிருவா. நம்ம கொரோனா நமக்கே
கொரோனா என்னாச்சு? அது வந்து சரி ஏதோ ஒரு குழப்பத்துல இருக்கீங்க சொல்லி தெரியுது. நான் உங்களை தெளிய வைக்கிறேன். இந்த சமுதாயத்தில் வந்து நம்ம ஒழுக்கமாக பிறருக்கு உதவி செஞ்சுட்டு உண்மையாக நேர்மையாக பிறருக்கு அன்பும் கருணையுமாக உதவி செஞ்சோம்னா இந்த கடவுள் நம்ம என்றைக்குமே கைவிட மாட்டாங்க. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் கவர்மெண்ட் சொல்லும்படி நம்ம ரூல்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணிகிட்டு இருந்தால் எந்த ஆபத்துமே நம்மக்கிட்ட வராது. அதுவும் மட்டும் இல்லாமல் மாஸ்க், சானிடைசர், சோஷியல் டிஸ்டன்சிங், வேக்சின்லாம் போட்டோன்னா இந்த கொரோனாலாம் ஒரு ஜுஜுபி மேட்டர்.
இல்ல என்ன நீ என்னன்னு கேட்க? இந்த உலகத்துல அதுவும் தமிழ்நாட்டுல மொத்தம் 7 கோடி பேர், அதுல 4 கோடி பேர் எங்களால பாதிக்கப்பட்டிருக்காங்க. அதுலயும் 5 லட்சம் பேர் எங்களால இறந்திருக்காங்க. அப்படிப்பட்ட எங்களை நீ கலாய்க்கிறியா? உன்னை மட்டும் சும்மா விடுவோமா? உன்னை அட்டாக் பண்றோம் பாரு. என்ன உன் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் கூட்டு வந்தா பெரிய ஆளாயிருவியா?
கொரோனா நாக் அவுட்.
Thank you girls for such an amazing, thought-provoking prize winners, and special thanks to all the cultural events participants for entertaining us this special evening. Thank you dignitaries, faculty, staff and our loving students. Now, may I request everyone to rise to